Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Caitlin, your geeky girlfriend, and I have a massive Five Below haul to show you guys. And this video is probably going to end up being a little bit of a series. Today we're just going to go through all the products that I bought at my recent trip to Five Below because it was a lot, and the last haul like this that I did was pretty popular with you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and film it. And I had a request to start filming more of these like hauls like this, not necessarily from boutiques, so just like random stops. So before we get into the video, make sure you hit that red button and subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching, and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. And so like I said, today's video is going to be a massive Five Below haul. And this summer, I am a part of a theater production, just a community theater program, but it's been really fun and a really cool and unique experience. So I volunteered to be the help with costumes. So I originally was just going to organize the costumes, kind of keep track of all of the pieces, and just kind of help out backstage. But I am now I have become a dresser for the actors. I'm in charge of all the quick changes, the wig changes, and I am going to be helping with makeup as well, and like putting wigs on. So I've become like the premier like wardrobe specialist or wardrobe supervisor for this particular musical. And so I wanted to kind of stock up on some makeup products because I'm going to be potentially being like a little amateur makeup artist. So I've been watching a lot of fellow YouTubers and trying to brush up, no pun intended, on like some of my basic makeup skills because I am familiar with the techniques. I just don't choose to do them myself. So I've just been watching some videos and whatever. But anyway, back to the point of this video. So I got a ton of stuff at Five Below, and so I'm gonna do the haul today. I'm also gonna show you, or I'm also gonna do a separate video on like my makeup artist kit that I'm gonna build, that I'm just gonna have backstage for the cast and for myself to use if I'm doing other people's makeup. And then you can look forward to some tutorial videos as well, because I know I'm gonna do one on myself of how I created my look and the inspiration and everything behind it. And you might get some from the other cast members as well. So we're waiting to see that. And I will put the link for if you are local here to Ohio, or especially to our like central Ohio area. I will put the link to buy tickets to the musical in the description of the video. This is a shameless plug, but I don't care. If you're local to Ohio, Ohio University Lancaster is putting on Into the Woods, and I do have a very small part in it, but my brother is also in it, and there are a lot of great, talented artists and performers in this show. So again, I'll put the link in the description of the video if you're local to Ohio or going to be visiting Ohio, or if you're a follower from my Instagram page and want to purchase a ticket. That is great. So I will put that all in the description of the video. Now let's get into the haul. So the first, pretty much everything, I mean, it's Five Below, so everything was $5 or less. I didn't get anything that was over $5, but I'm pretty sure, like, I will look at the receipt, but I have two different receipts because I accidentally forgot to scan something. But I'm pretty sure everything was mostly $5, but it's going to take me forever to find it on this receipt. So I will try my best, but we're just going to, for time purposes, assume that everything was $5. So I will be for sure doing my own makeup, and most likely, or actually am, doing my brother's as well. And he is playing the big bad wolf. And so we are going to try to create like some very deep, dark contour on the cheeks and give him like some sideburns and some furry facial looking hair. So I got this brow stamp kit because I think that this will be a great way to give us some shape. And I'm trying to find it on here for you guys. give us some shape. And this says it was maybe not. This was either $3.50 or $4 at Five Below. It's LA Colors, which is a pretty reputable brand. And I got the dark brown because we want to make him look very contrasted. So I don't even know if we're going to use all this stuff. I just bought pretty much everything that they had because I don't know what we're going to end up using. So it does come with the little spoolie, and this is a brow stamp. So I just think this will be easier to work with instead of a gel. However, we'll see. All right. Next, this was $5. I got this little brush set. I needed some newer brushes anyway, but I went ahead and bought like some more just because if I'm going to be doing multiple people's makeup, then I want to be able to have a lot. And I like these. They are black and they have the yellow tips, but what's cool about them is they say like what they are used for on them. And I feel like that is super helpful. And sorry, I'm trying to get my lighting good to where you guys can see. I really like that, how it tells you exactly how to use it. And so yeah, those were $5. They had those in other colors as well. Like they had a rainbow set, they had a sparkle set. Okay. Then I got this palette. I bought this palette as one possible option for my makeup. I'm really looking at this pink here and like this lightish brown one next to it, and also this shimmery one. So I'm looking at like this one, and this one for my own makeup look, and like the white also. But this was $5, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 25 individual colors on here. So this is most likely what I'm going to use for my own makeup look. And when I do that video, I will tell you guys who I am playing. But if you've been seeing anything on Instagram, I might have already put it over there on Instagram. But I'm very excited about my like role as wardrobe and dresser. I also bought this palette, this Pastel Prism palette, because I am really drawn to this pink, and I'm drawn to the white as well. So between these two, like I'm pretty sure like these colors do look a little bit different on here. So I have to decide which one I think would be better. But I think overall I'm going more towards this like neutral, more muted mauve-y color instead of like a real pink. But I was looking at this one also. So we have to see. But both of these were $5. They also had a bold one. And I'm pretty sure they had a smoky one as well. And so yeah, so I have some options of eyeshadow for myself, but I also need the browns for just the basic look that I'm going to do for the men as well, because this has some really nice brown tones to it. And I actually think I have another one somewhere that's even darker browns. So this one's more like your blushy colors. And when I am going to do the basic men's eye look, I just kind of want browns. So yeah. Then to go with the brow stamp, I also went ahead and bought this, the pomade for brows. And this comes with the brow brush, a spoolie, which you can never have too many extras of these. And then it is like a gel, so you can use it to fill in the brow, or like I will probably just draw with it if we end up using it. But I'm going to go with the stamper first and then just use this to fill in or add some extra dimension. So yeah, I did get this. I like that it comes with the extra brush. And this, I believe, was only $3.50. So that was one of the cheaper options. I did get some more blenders, small, medium, and large, and just because I got a whole bunch for Christmas, but I just bought this because you can never have too many extra, and they're like easy to clean and use over and over again. All right, this I actually bought just for myself and my own personal makeup. This is Wet n Wild volume boosting mascara, Mega Volume, and I got the black, and I just needed a new mascara. So this was 100% just a purchase for myself. I believe this was no, not $3.75 for this. And the little sponges were it looks like $5 for all three. It looks like, but that might be wrong. It might be a little bit less than that because I bought a couple different types of brushes. So I got the volume mascara just because I wanted, you know, when you're doing stage makeup, when you think of stage makeup, you think really big. Like they always say that it has to be able to be seen from the front row and the last row. And it should look like unnatural, but also look like ourselves. And our show we're fairy tale characters, so we have to be even bigger. And the director is very certain of that he wants us to be very big. So then I got this contouring palette. This has, it's got like a nice light color and a dark color. So we've got like a highlighter and a bronzer. There's no real shimmer to this, which I like, and it'll be good for the men if we need definition, but also we don't want a lot of shimmer on stage because then that'll make us look sweaty. So, and everybody's going to be sweaty regardless. So, I did get this. I think hopefully it'll work very well. So I'm excited about that one. And I bet that was $5 also. Like I said, we're just going to assume that everything was $5. And these were like, I think $2.50 or $3 for the eyeliner pencils. I did get, this is a brow pencil. It is retractable. So again, for filling in or making more defined brow shapes or just drawing. I needed some things that I could, like if I'm stamping with this, I needed something that I could just draw like what looks like fur or a beard on. So this is the dark brown one. It has a spoolie at the end. So hopefully this works very well. I did get a pack of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost makeup remover wipes. I know some people don't like these because if you have sensitive skin, they cause redness, but I tried to get just the very generic brand, and I have sensitive skin and I've used these before and it's not too bad. And I was thinking that most people would be using them at the end of the show anyway and could wash their face with soap and water. But I did buy these because some people just like, especially when they're doing a quick makeup change or whatever, they just need something very quick. And these are nice to have just backstage for people who like don't want to wait to wash with soap and water. So I did get those. Then we got this. This is a multi-stick. So this can be used on, I've used these on the eyes. You can use them in the crease. You can use them in the brows. Honestly, I believe you could probably use them to contour as well and then just blend it in. So again, I got dark brown to match the brow stamper and the pomade. I went with a lot. I wanted really, really dark colors to create like more definition for my brother's look. So we'll see how it all comes together once we get there. I kind of forgot that I bought this one, honestly. This is another LA Colors palette, but it has a white. This one has a little bit more shimmer to it, so I probably won't end up using this one, but this is a 16 color multi-palette. It was $5 as well, and I do really like some of the colors. So like I really like this purple here. I really like this blue, and I actually really like the green. So I really like it. So maybe we'll end up keeping it just for myself. But in terms of the show purposes, I won't be able to use that one. All right. Then here is another brow kit. This one is powders, and it has tweezers and a little brush. So again, for filling in, but this also probably could double as eyeshadow and darks for the creases. So that was kind of what I was thinking when I bought it. So I'm hoping that it is like a powdery type consistency and that we can use it for contouring the eyes themselves and adding some dimension there. But again, anything that I like don't use or I don't think is going to work, then I'm taking back because that's how I am. Here is my browns palette. This is what I was talking about. It's got some really nice like coffee and dark. All right, so anyway, I got this palette. Not too sure about the highlighter color, but I definitely like the blush. And then I showed you guys this, the Wet n Wild Browns palette, which I really like. Then I got another multi-stick. This one is in black. This one you could definitely use as an eyeliner. You could use to smudge the underline. So this one will definitely be used. I think it'll be very, very useful. I like how thick it is. It's going to make it really easy to smudge. Then I got another brow pencil. This one is in dark brown again. And it has the spoolie at the end. And again, just for filling in, like I have eyebrows that kind of taper off over here. So I might choose to darken them a little bit just so they're more defined and they don't get lost on stage and under the lights. I did get some setting spray. Maybe, maybe not. People will use it. It's just a small bottle, so I'm not going to be too upset if people don't use it. But people may not want to use this because it might look dewy and we don't necessarily want that. So I might switch this for, or try and find some setting powder. So that might get returned, but I bought it just because, I don't know. And then I got another blush color. Again, this is for myself. So I have to decide which one I think is going to be better for my character. This one is more peachy and this one is more traditional rose color. So I have to decide, but I don't know. I might go with this one just because then if I decide I don't like the highlighter, I can take this one back. And this one is very like rosy and very traditional for my character. So I may keep this one. This one I feel like was cheap. It was like $2.75 or $3 or something. So this one was a little bit cheaper and it comes with the brush as well. So that's the end of bag number 1, guys. So that was all in the first bag. Now let's look at the second bag. I did get 2 bags of these little cotton rounds because I put some in my, I'm putting some in my wardrobe kit, which I will do a video about. And then I will have some in my makeup kit as well. People can put micellar water on them and remove makeup. You can just put regular water on them and remove makeup. They're good for fixing smudges and stuff like that. I got this pack, which comes with a blending sponge and what's called a kabuki brush, which I did not know that this was called a kabuki brush, but I just thought it was a big powder brush. But I don't have a powder brush, so I bought that. That was $5, and I was very happy about that. I got another set of brushes. These ones are more for myself because I just love the glitter and the sparkle. So the same 5-piece set for $5. So I got 2 sets of these in total. The one that has what it's used for on the bottom, which is helpful for the makeup artist, the makeup art side. And then these are just for myself, and just because I like them. And then I got this cute little box. It says, first of all, you're really pretty. It gives me Mean Girls vibes. And I am going to use this to make my little kit for the actors backstage. So, like I said, I will be doing a separate video on how I'm going to assemble the kit, what's going to go in it. And a lot of the stuff that I bought will end up in this kit. So I bought that and I think it's super cute, but, and they had lots of different options too. And I may end up going back for another one. Okay. This is a concealer brush. I already have one of these in my possession, but this will be one that goes in the kit because these are the really cheap ones. They're like $2 a piece. They are Wet n Wild, so they're still pretty good. They do have the finger thing to make it easier to grip, which I like. And I already have a set of these, so I'll just use it after the makeup art is done for myself because I already have some of these. But I think it's great just to have a lot of extra brushes, especially if multiple people are going to be using them, then you want to make sure that you have enough where they can be cleaned and set out to dry and you still have some for people to use. I got another foundation brush. I use these big brushes for bronzer, blush, highlighter, and foundation because usually I use a blending sponge or a beauty blender for foundation, so I end up using the brushes for contouring and everything else. All right, and then this was a super good find. This has reusable lip brushes, Q-tips, mascara spoolies, eyeshadow brushes, things to put, like little plastic things to like scoop color. So if you're doing lip color, you can put like lipstick on a plastic thing and then use your finger or something. And then sponge wedges and cotton rounds. So this is all going to go in this kit with these brushes and some wipes and some micellar water and things like that. And then the last thing that I got in terms of my makeup stuff were these makeup brush wipes. I absolutely love these. They are quick and they really do get the makeup off. So I'm just going to have these in the kit as well and encourage the cast to, if they use a brush, just take a wipe it off, and then we'll set it in a little container or a little brush station to dry. So that way it can be reused the next show or the next day at rehearsal. So I absolutely love these, and I get all of my brush cleaning stuff from Five Below. Just some other random stuff. I did get a little passport case for myself. I got a hammock, which is actually still in my car, and then I got pool noodles for my classroom, which were $1.25 a piece. And yeah, that is it. That is my whole haul. And I got enough to build a kit backstage for the actors and a kit for myself as the resident makeup artist, which I am by no means a professional, but hey, we're gonna give it a go. And like I said, wipes and just tons of stuff. If you are looking for a great place to get makeup for cheap that has lots of options and is pretty high quality, I have several Five Below makeup palettes, and it's all really high quality. And like, it doesn't make me break out or anything. And most of it, like I said, is Wet n Wild or LA Colors. So I highly recommend Five Below for makeup. Anytime I need makeup, that's where I go. I also did get some bobby pins there because they had some that came in like a little reusable pouch, and it has already proven to be a lifesaver. The cast is using them so much. So I also got that there. And those are already in my backstage kit, which, like I said, I will be doing another video on how I assembled my backstage kit. I will be doing a video on how I assemble my makeup kit, and you can look forward to tutorials as well, especially on myself and how I'm going to transform myself into a fairy tale character. You guys can drop your guesses on what character you think I'm playing in the comments. I will say that I'm playing a very small character. I am only in 2 scenes, so by no means is it a lead or anything like that. The majority of my role is backstage, wardrobes, and costumes. So, yeah, but we're very excited, and we actually have rehearsal later today, so I'm going to go ahead and get myself ready and get all this stuff put away. So thank you all so much for watching, and keep an eye out for all of those backstage videos and the tutorials and things like that, because we're gonna do a little, my channel is gonna take a little turn for the stage here for a few weeks until after the show is over. But you guys can expect more movie reviews this week coming as well, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see. And again, I'll drop that link to our show if you are interested in buying tickets if you're local into the comments of this video, or into the description of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching.